This week, we hit 300 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We're working on systems and strategies for us to be able to deliver more high quality content to you guys and the rest of the world. Another exciting thing that happened this week was we actually made our second sale on our e-commerce site. So, thank you to Rachel, who was the second person to buy something from our e-commerce site. I've been looking at some new products that we're going to be putting on there. 100% recycled hats. So, all of our merchandise is ethically sourced. It's made out of 100% organic materials in most cases. If it does have any plastic in it, which we try to avoid, because we want to move away from a world where we're using plastic wherever we possibly can. But if we are using plastic in any of our merchandise or products, it's going to be 100% recycled. So, the products, the ink, the labor, everything on our website, on our e-commerce site is ethically sourced, made, and even sent to you in 100% recyclable paper or cardboard. There's no plastic in our packaging. So, that's another great way you can help support the work that we're doing. And so again, massive thank you to Rachel. I hope you enjoy your t-shirt. Can't wait to see you with it. Please send me a photo. And also Nick, he's probably receiving his jumper and stickers by now. So looking forward to seeing photos there as well, Nick. Anyway, moving right along. We are on a mission to connect, first off, educate, and inspire a world where we waste less and we truly appreciate and love more. So in today's video, I want to hone in a little bit more on connection and why it is and always will be a fundamental value in everything that I do and that we do at the Wasteless World project. Answer me this. What do you think the opposite of addiction is? Well, if you answered sobriety, believe it or not, you'd actually be wrong. Recent studies have shown that the opposite of addiction isn't sobriety, but in fact, yes, you guessed it, connection. The idea that the opposite of addiction is connection has gained attention largely due to the work of journalist Johann Hari and some supporting research in psychology and neuroscience. This concept suggests that social connections and meaningful relationships can help prevent and treat addiction. Maybe you've heard of this study by Bruce Alexander in the 1970s, the rat park experiment. He observed that rats kept in isolated, empty cages were more likely to consume drug-laced water than those kept in a stimulating environment with other rats. So the findings were that the rats in the enriched, socially connected environments, the rat park, were less likely to develop a preference for the drug-laced water, even when it was readily available. So, what's the application of this? The study suggests that social isolation and lack of stimulation could drive addictive behavior, whereas a connected, enriched environment could reduce the likelihood of addiction. Research has shown that strong social connections and support networks are associated with lower rates of substance abuse. People who feel connected to their communities, their families, or social groups are less likely to turn to drugs, alcohol, or any other distracting vice as a coping mechanism such as social media, junk food, or even retail therapy, aka overconsumption. So, if we really want to get to a world where we waste less and we love more, then you can understand why connection is so fundamental in absolutely everything that we do. But let's continue. Trauma and addiction. Studies have also found that trauma, particularly when it leads to feelings of isolation and disconnection, can be a significant factor in the development of addiction. Conversely, healing from trauma often involves reconnecting with others and rebuilding social bonds, which can be protective against relapse. So why, again, does connection matter in addiction? Emotional fulfillment. Connection with others provides emotional support and fulfillment, which reduce the need to seek comfort through addictive substances or addictive consumption. Social support. A strong support network can provide the resources, encouragement, and accountability needed to overcome addiction. Purpose and meaning. Being connected to others can give individuals a sense of purpose and meaning, which can be a powerful motivator to avoid or recover from addiction. So in summary, the studies suggest that addiction is often linked to isolation and loneliness, and that fostering social connections can play a crucial role in preventing and treating addiction and unconscious consumerism. So, in closing, thank you for connecting with us, Evan, our newest Patreon member, and of course all of our beautiful new YouTube subscribers. I can't wait to show you guys some of the incredible people and projects that we plan to connect with in the coming months. People who are living an inspiring, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. Our goal is to learn from them, to educate ourselves and be inspired as to how we can reconnect more with ourselves, with our community, with our environment, to create a world where we truly can live a more meaningful life with less fear, with less waste, and way more love. Thanks for your time, guys. I'll see you next week. What's up, everybody? I hope you've had an amazing week. I want to make a very quick, warm welcome to our newest Patreon member, Evan. G'day, mate. Welcome to the team. Really do appreciate your support. Until I can get the organisation registered as an NGO and apply for, be it private or public funding, to be then able to actually hire myself into this project and pay myself a real wage. Most of my time is spent volunteering within the project. Yes, we have got people working in the project, Indigenous people who are benefiting and earning an income whilst being able to support their environment, our environment. But at this point in time, we don't have this sort of system set up or the legal structure and the funding coming in to be able to pay myself a wage to do what I'm doing. So a lot of this is just done from the heart, and I've got no problem with that. Of course, it does mean that majority of my time is still spent working in a 9-to-5 job that is not my calling. I'm very grateful for that job, as it's been able to give me the stability I need to then have the abundance I need and confidence I need to be able to focus on this passion of mine in my spare time. But those who, like yourself, are willing to chip in, even if it's just a few dollars out of the week, I can't emphasize just how much that actually means to me. Yeah, again, I can't thank enough those of you who are out there chipping in a few bucks out of the week.